Good morning and welcome back to another video. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and if you're brand new here, I welcome you. My name is Martin. I am out doing deliveries today. It's 8:40 a.m. and I have 7 orders already, all for Northgate Safeway Pharmacy. So we're going to take a little drive over there, and I will take you along with me for my daily runs as a courier driver, mostly for medications, pharmacy prescriptions, mostly to seniors, but in some cases young folks as well. So come along with me. We are going to hit the roads. It is a beautiful day today, still a little bit chilly, but nothing like it was earlier in February and how cold it was. We've got sunshine, so that's a good thing. So come along with me. We'll get started. This is the route I take every morning when I go to Northgate. I usually try to wait a little while before I go so I don't hit all this traffic. But as you can see, this row of trees here, it's quite nice. In the summertime, when the leaves are green, it's actually quite beautiful. Just off to my right there is a Starbucks. Maybe I'll grab a coffee there a little later, since I have a few folks still donating to my Buy Me a Coffee fund on my link in my page. I'll pick up a coffee on the way back. I passed a couple of dog walkers here on my route here this morning. People are out walking their dogs, so that's always fun. I miss having dogs, but it's just not practical for us at the moment. But who knows? Maybe one day when we retire, maybe we'll have another doggy. Always seems to be traffic and chaos on these roads. Now you got another truck saying you got to get back in the left-hand lane. I saw that up earlier, so I did move into the left-hand lane. But there's people come flying up beside us, wanting to kind of cheat and slide in, like wait your turn, like I had to. Oh, they're finally doing potholes, so that's good. Get her done. Get her done. Big old trucks. Everybody is out today. As you can see, a lot of the snow is melted around here, but there is still a lot of snow in a lot of areas. But before you know it, it'll be spring and summer. What you're watching in real time is the economy at work. People going back and forth to work, people going to the grocery store to buy groceries, people going to pick up their medications, people going to get gas for their vehicle. One thing I do notice as well is demographics. Most of the people that get their medications from Safeway seem to be older people and seniors who live in their own home and maybe have their homes paid off. The people that get their prescriptions from Walmart seem to be lower income people, younger people, and people that live in apartments, and sometimes run-down apartments. So these are just some observations that I've had. Even Freshco and Sobeys, same kind of thing. Kind of interesting how Safeway appeals to I wouldn't say wealthier, but I guess a bit of a more affluent demographic, where Walmart, of course, appeals to people with lower incomes. Yet, the funny thing is, Walmart prescriptions pay me more than the Safeway prescriptions. I make almost 80 cents more, or 70 cents more with Walmart than I do with Safeway. And if you look ahead way over there, there's that high rise or low rise that I've been showing. Looks like they're getting the roof on. It's finally coming together. But anyway, let's go inside Safeway here and grab these prescriptions. I got 7 so far. Well, that's the first time I'm here at 3 minutes to 9 and the pharmacy is still closed. So I guess they don't open till 9. I thought they were open earlier than that. That's a first. Well, I picked up all my orders. I got my cooler bag here actually full of orders. So one of them is a point-to-point cold chain. So I have to go deliver that right away. So let's get it loaded into the car and we will make our way. Okay, these orders are loaded up. I am going to mark them down as picked up, and we will get these delivered. Let's see how quick we can go. Hopefully everybody's home. It's early enough in the morning. They should be. While I'm doing my paperwork, sitting here at the Safeway at Northgate, I just got an 8th order just came in. I have to go to Safeway over at Manning Crossing, and then take the prescription over downtown to the Safeway at Oliver Square. So it's another one of those internal transfers. So I'll do that after I finish all my first 7 orders here. So I'm gonna get on the road here. What I do is I write everything down so that I know what I'm doing and I have a record of the date, the way bill number, the company that's paying us, where I have to deliver it to, and the commission that I make on this, because I get paid basically commission. What I'm doing is called on-demand orders, and I get paid 65% of what the company gets. So that's basically how it works, and how they negotiate whatever they get paid, I don't know. I just know what I get paid for each customer. Okay, let's go hammer these out. I usually like to call ahead and let the customer know I'm coming. So I call this customer, and the customer is a woman, but some guy answered the phone, and I asked for the pay for the customer, and he says, "Well, who's this?" So I said who I am, and I said I want to be there. I can be there in 10 minutes. So he said, "Oh, okay, we're home." So it's funny. Everybody's nervous when you call them. When a stranger calls. Well, I just dropped off the first order, the cold chain, point to point, and it was funny because there's a big tree right in front of the address, and of course, right now there's no leaves on the tree. But when the leaves come out, you won't be able to see the address at all. The only way you'll know it's the right house is because you'll look on the house to the right of that house or the house to the left, and you'll just use your deductions. But I told the homeowner, the man came out. Yeah, he was an older fellow, much older than me. And I said, I'd imagine in the summertime when the leaves come out, you won't be able to see your address. He goes, yeah. Well, move your address, maybe. This has 4 numbers. Move them over to the left side of the house rather than the right. I don't know. Some people, they don't think, they order things, they want things delivered, but they don't think about the courier drivers trying to find addresses. Like I said, it's not too bad because you've got the house on the left and the house on the right, so you just use your deductions. But at nighttime, it makes it hard. So if any of you folks have ever delivered anything, especially to these apartment complexes and different things, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's hard. And I've had houses where there's no address at all. They go, oh yeah, it's a new house. We haven't put the address up yet. And sometimes it's in a new development. I have had situations where the GPS took me probably a good 2 blocks away from where I'm supposed to be. And in one case, it was over a kilometer away from where I was supposed to be. So I ended up using I use Google Maps, and I use a different one. So sometimes you have to use the other one because sometimes it doesn't take you right to where you got to go. Okay, let's hammer out some more. Well, I just dropped off another package to a gentleman. I've been to his place before a few times. I called him and he didn't answer. And then I went to his house and I knocked on the door, his doorbell is broken. So I knocked on his door several times. Then I went to his window, tapped on his window. Finally, he came to the door, and he's either been taking too many medications or he's starting to decline. So it's sad to see. He was kind of not with it 100%, but he knew who he was. So he may need to go into a home. I'm by no means a medical expert or a doctor, but he's starting to. His cognitive abilities, I think, were starting to diminish. Anyway, here I go. Got 3 more to go here. And then I will, or 2 more to go here, it looks like. And then I have to go pick up that one. So, keep plugging along here. Got to get her done. Ordered out all those orders, so that's great. This last one I went to, I called her, nobody answered. I got to her building, buzzed her, nobody answered. So I kind of waited around, and then there was a guy that opened the door and went in, and I went in behind him. And I thought, well, I'll better chance it because you just never know. So I knocked on her door, and she answered. I told her, I said, I called you and I buzzed you. She goes, oh, I left my phone in my bedroom. And then she had a cast or something or a brace on her knee. She had knee surgery. She wasn't that old. I think she looks like she was younger than me. But anyway, I got them all delivered. So that was great. So I did pretty good for, I think, the first couple hours. So that's all done. Plus another lady said that she was happy that I phoned before I come. She said they had a young guy last week doing it when I was really busy. They assigned my orders to somebody else, and he didn't call, and he didn't have them sign or sign the app, which he's supposed to. So she said she called the pharmacy and reported him. But well, it is what it is. Okay, I just picked up my order from Safeway, and it has got to go downtown. So I am going to head downtown, take care of this, and I guess I'm going to call this a video today. I just wanted to give you folks a sample of what I do. In case you haven't watched my videos before, this is what I do. I'm the medicine man. So anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.